It's 13:06 on Friday, the 26th of May, and that could mean that it's time for one thing, and one thing only, that it's time for today's Journey Home live stream with Biscuit Review with me, your host, Edward C. Lewis, and the Elite Dangerous community, and my spaceship that I'm in here. Although I look a little small, like a little tiny man on a larger cockpit. Or maybe it's just huge. I don't know. But it's good to see everybody. How are you all doing? Today, of course, is Friday, and that means that it's time for the Bisquiz with my dad, Walter Neil Lewis, who will be joining us up in that top left corner up there. He'll be, I promise he's going to be up there in that top left corner later on in just a little bit. He has a confession to make about this week's quiz and what the subject is about, but I'll let him do the honours of telling you what that is all about. Of course, we are just going to let everybody settle down a little bit and get settled in. Get yourself your drinks ready. Pick yourself up at a bar. Join us in the front row. Get a little bit closer. There's lots of space for everyone to spread out nicely and enjoy themselves. Thank you very much for coming along as well. If you are based in the UK, it is a very, very lovely day here. Very, very beautiful indeed. So if you're not outside and you've instead decided to come in and spend your lunchtime with me here on the quiz, that's awesome, and I really, really do appreciate it. So thanks again. So let's let people filter in a little bit, get ready and take their seats. It is not 2 drinks as tight as balls. Ed said so. Drink in moderation, of course, as long as it's after 1 p.m. You can help yourself to a little cheeky pint on your lunch break, but don't. If you get fired, it's not my fault. But also, a cheeky pint of water is what I mean, of course. You should always never drink on the job, especially not if you're operating heavy machinery or you're pregnant. Don't drink at all. Not even just on the job. If you're pregnant, don't drink. That's not a good thing. Although apparently a little glass of wine's okay a couple of times throughout the pregnancy. That's just something I've heard. Or maybe it was just a friend of mine making an excuse for why she was drinking wine that time when she was pregnant. I don't know. Anyway, hello Tricky Twitcher. Hello Spooky Lot. Hello Jester D. Hello Beaumont. Hello Shot59. Hello Psycho Cow. Hello Spooky Lot again. Hello Titus Balls, Darth Raijin, Commander Pyro Joe, all of the good ones. No lunch break today, you're off today. Your third attempt at the driving test failed, so it seems like a good idea. Commiserations, Titus Balls. They do say, though, the fourth time lucky, don't they? That's what they say. So maybe things will go well there. Bonjour, Etafax. Ça va, monsieur? Is it beautiful over there in lovely France as well for you, as nice as it is here? Psycho Cow says, how can I tell if I'm pregnant? Go and see a doctor and ask them nicely, and they will help you out with that. Or just speak to a close friend of yours and say, excuse, do you know if I'm pregnant? Just grab, if you're at work, just nudge a colleague and just say, excuse me, John, am I pregnant? And just ask nicely, and I'm sure it's just that you've got this bottle of wine and you're just not sure what to do with it. Interesting. Ali Hilborn, hello Ed, lots of love to everyone from Special Effect. Ali, oh, lovely. Thank you so much for coming along. Obviously, you joined us at a bit of a strange time today. This is my. If you've not seen this before, Ali, this is my personal Twitch stream, which I do on some Mondays, most Wednesdays, and some Fridays, whereby I play Elite Dangerous. And we have some fun in the chat, and then we have a biscuit review at 1:45, which will be happening again today. We've reviewed 150 biscuits so far. And also, another thing that we do on Fridays is we invite my dad, Walter Neil Lewis, WNL. Please throw up your WNLs into the chat for me. We need to summon WNL, and to do that, he's going to do a Bisquiz, basically, a quiz. It's called the Bisquiz. It's not always about biscuits. I think it was only about biscuits once, but that's fine. WNL, so put your WNLs in the chat, because I think it's time. I can sense his dark energy around us. That's not true. He doesn't have a dark energy. It's a very pleasant, calm, American-style energy. So put your WNLs in the chat. There you go. I can feel. It's tangible. There's a whirling mist There's some loud, strange zombie-like noises, and what's that we can hear? Well, I think it is the whirring of his old laptop fan. But here he is. It's WNL.
Hello, how are you?
It was a strange introduction, wasn't it?
Very true, though. I can hear the whirring
Of your old laptop fan. The laptop, remember, everybody, that he was supposed to replace. However, what we can see is if I do this a little bit and expand this out, we can see. Oh no, we don't want to see that. We can see that you've made some effort there. With the painting has been done. It's looking good. Yeah, well done. That's nice.
We're sort of mid sorting now. I'm optimizing everything still.
Okay.
Get all the
Oh,
Sorted according to group.
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to start you again. Let's do the whole bit again. You ready?
Okay.
You ready? You ready? And what's that we can hear? It's the whirring of the fan. Can you? I hope you can actually hear it this time. It's WNL. Hey, I haven't seen you in ages. Yeah, sorry.
Far too long.
I forgot to press the unmute button.
Okay.
I just thought today's quiz was going to be extra hard, and we have to lip read the questions as well as also.
Good round. Oh, you're giving me some ideas there. I like that.
A completely just visual dance round. You could throw some shapes, and we could try and work out what those are.
I've done though beforehand. I've only had the one done. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So Spooky Alert says hi WNL. Yay! I'm used to this game says hi WNL, and also says I'm sorry I'm late. It's okay. My dad used to be a teacher, but I don't think that you're going to be punished or have your grades reduced for being late to this live stream. This is an entertainment live stream, not. Well, it is educational at times. I mean, we learn a lot about how not to present live streams. We learn a lot about how not to run live streams like tech, because stuff just gets broken and is weird, and how not to mute people by accident like that. Hello, and it's 3P Music. I'm tardy, Mr. Lewis. 3P Music's it's okay. Again, you can get away with it. All right, there's 37 people, nearly 38 people here. What is today's quiz? Oh no, of course, sorry, we've got a quiz all today, all about transport, right? That you've prepared for us, that we all decided last week that we were going to do.
Okay, allow me to explain. Transport, actually, it's quite ironic that it was on transport, because a matter of transport meant that we're not going to have transport today.
Okay.
I had the computer, this trusty old steed, downstairs, and decided to bring it up to the study. I forgot, of course, that the battery is virtually non-existent. So, process of bringing it from there to here, I've lost our transport route.
Okay. So
I have to substitute. We have a substitute round in today. We will have transport eventually.
Okay, that's good.
Ether, but yeah.
That's fine. It's okay. So what are we doing instead then? Have you got
So
anything?
instead, I thought I'd subject you all to a round on Cockney rhyming slang.
That's fine. Who doesn't know what Cockney rhyming slang is in the chat? If you don't, maybe we could have a little explanation as to what Cockney rhyming slang is. I think if anything, that sounds like a more fun round anyway.
Well, what is Cockney rhyming? Give me an example of Cockney rhyming slang. Do you have?
What if it's in the quiz? I don't want to spoil anything.
It won't be in the quiz.
It won't be. All right. Cockney rhyming slang is Cockney. To quote Alan Partridge, is an area of London. That's not true. Cockneys are Londoners of East London.
Born within the sound of Bow Bells or something or other, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a specific borough of London, Cockneys, and they have a rhyming slang. So they say apples and pears, stairs. So they go, oh, get up the apples. All right, mate, get up the apples. And that means apples and pears, stairs. Or, he's brown bread. He's dead. Brown bread, dead.
So sometimes you have to complete the phrase in order to find the word that rhymes with it. Other times it will be the final word.
Okay.
And it just rhymes with it. Yeah.
Sure. So.
But the nice thing is you can make an educated or not so educated guess.
So some of our European. Yeah. So what's this quiz going to be formed around?
So I'm going to give you examples of Cockney rhyming slang, and you have to tell me what it's referring to.
So, have you ever seen the film Snatch or Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels? People at home, maybe you have, or maybe you've seen Michael Caine in anything. No, doesn't he use Cockney rhyming slang in
Italian Job?
The Italian Job, or does he actually not? Maybe he doesn't. Maybe I've got that wrong. Oh God, Orange Boxes are going to keep starting this time round. No, it's good. It should be fun. You should be able to still guess. This is maybe one that I'm going to win based on some sort of bias of location of where I live. Who knows?
It's going to be challenging, I think, for all of you. Again, can I remind the chat stream that Edward won't be able to see it. I'll be able to see you. I'll take your first 3 answers and come up with consensus. If there is no consensus, it'll just have been the first answer. Okay? No cheating.
Okay. Somebody in the chat says, "What happened to your hand?" It looks like I've been fighting. I have. I've been doing boxer-size workouts on punch, but with a bag, and yeah, I just was doing it too hard, like a cool dude, and now I've got bloody knuckles. So there you go. Pretty. Oh, just been fighting. All right, cool. Michael, yes, that's right. In Austin Powers as well. There's lots of Cockney rhyming slang all over the internets. All over television and film. So good luck, everybody. There's only 31 of you. Like I said, it's a very, very nice day outside, so I appreciate that a lot of you will be outside, and that's fantastic, and I'm glad that you're all outside enjoying the nice weather. When I say, why am I saying this now? Because they can't hear me saying this to them. So it just looks like I'm kind of insulting people for not staying in. I'm really glad that you're here with me. Thank you so much for being here. Stick around. Biscuit review in half an hour's time, but for now, let's begin the Bisquiz, all about Cockney rhyming slang. I will reduce down the chat. I'm going to close you off now so I can't see you and I can't see who's here. Goodbye. Goodbye. Let's go. Good luck, everybody.
Right, Cockney rhyming slang. Here's your first question. I'd like to know, what kind of animal is a hollow log? What kind of animal is a hollow log? Okay, let's have your answers.
This is nice. You're sort of getting things warmed up with what is it? Why? If they don't get this one, there's no hope for them.
I have their answer.
Dog.
You're saying it's a dog.
Hollow log dog. Oh, it could be a frog.
2 out of 3 of them said frog. And the answer is actually it's a racing dog. It is a dog. So, Edward, you're actually ahead.
Yes! Cockney rhyming slang! All right.
Quite unusual. Okay, 1-0. Yes.
Thanks very much.
On to question number 2 today.
Yes.
Or to the human body. What are chicks and peas or bugs and fleas?
Ooh, a part of the body, did you say?
Chicks, peas or bugs and fleas?
I think I've got this.
Well, you'll hang on a second. I have not their answer yet.
I have not their answer yet.
They're ruminating. I have their answer.
Okay, knees.
Knees is, well, the bee's knees, yes, absolutely correct. As were they. Okay.
Excellent.
2 points plays 1. Question number 3. Who is a Westminster Abbey? Who is a Westminster Abbey?
Got it. Oh, this could be my round.
Like, okay, I agree. I don't get Cockneys either. Yeah, okay, I have their answer.
Cabbie.
It is a cabbie, yes. Well done, and well done to the chatters. Okay,
Well
2
done, Chaz.
nice tens.
Well
Nice.
done. What was the third guess? I want to know what the third guess was. Was it just wrong?
Well, we have a Cockney's taxi driver, a tabby cat. Well,
A
yeah.
tabby cat. Oh, that's quite nice. Aw.
Tabby, I like. Yes.
Yeah.
One day we'll have a story about your cat called Tabby.
Aw. Yeah.
Question number 4. Okay, here we go. Does anyone other than Prince Charles have a Camilla Parker? What is a Camilla Parker? So Prince Charles, of course, has a Camilla Parker, but what is, in Cockney rhyming slang, a Camilla Parker? It's gone
Quiet.
relatively quiet. I think they're thinking
Yeah, that's a hard one. Hard one alerts. So this is what I need to get this thing set up for, so I can have like hard one alerts, like whenever we've got a hard question.
we have some commentary here on the royal family, but no.
I've got no idea, but it's okay because I'm ahead one, so it sounds like they don't have any idea either.
Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I've had 5 different answers on the first 5.
A coat.
Let's have your answer.
But it's rhyming, isn't it? So a marker.
Camilla Parker. Remember, sometimes you have to finish the phrase.
Oh no, Camilla Parker balls. Camilla Parker balls. Whole just skulls. I can't think of anything. No, pass.
A Rolls Royce.
A Rolls Royce.
Camilla Parker. Rolls. Yes, and one of the 5 actually was.
Wow.
Was a Rolls Royce.
Maybe we have a Cockney in our midst. Unfortunately, the rules state that that's not a point for the chatters. They don't get the points for that one.
But whoever it was, well done. That one person, who was it? Jester D. Well done.
Jester,
okay.
Of course it was Jester D, that Cockney lad. He's not Cockney. All right.
Okay. Question number 5. Halfway through today's quiz, all about Cockney rhyming slang. Now this one is essential. Okay. Captain's log. What is a captain's log? I can see them stroking their chins as well. Okay, I have their answer. And I'll give you a little clue, Edward. They're correct.
No!
So this could be catch-up time if you don't know. A captain's log, what would it be?
A bog.
Is correct.
Yes.
We said it was essential, and
well, that's it. I was just thinking, and by bog you mean toilet, correct? Is that right?
Toilet, yeah.
Off to the captains. We're back in a minute. Oh wow!
Captain
All right.
Bog.
Well, I'm pleased that yeah, well done.
Okay, now this next one is tricky, and I'm going to do number 6 and 7 together. Okay, so I'm going to give you a phrase with 2 Cockney rhyming slang phrases in it. Okay, so I want 2 answers.
Oh,
Answers down.
6 and 7 together.
Okay.
So you're going to give me a Cockney rhyming phrase. Good luck. Good. Okay, let's do this. Take it away.
Okay, here we go. To hold the fisherman's daughter, he had to use a little brown jug. To hold the fisherman's daughter, he had to use a little brown jug. So I want fisherman's daughter and little brown jug. They are related.
Yeah.
Okay. To hold the fisherman's daughter, he had to use a little brown jug.
I mean, what's the point in Cockney? What is the point in Cockney rhyming slang?
I have their answer.
I mean, fisherman's daughter, water.
Water is correct.
A little brown jug mug.
A little brown jug, a mug. And sadly, that's incorrect. And they thought so as well. They thought
Mug!
mugs.
All right.
It was actually the bath plug.
Oh, the little brown jug. I was going to say, because it wouldn't make any sense to call a mug a little brown jug, because you're already calling it a jug. So it's not really... But what is the point in that? Why? It just makes it harder to speak, to have this slang. Nobody actually uses this in the real world, do they?
I've heard it. I've actually heard it used.
Getting down the little brown fisherman's daughter. Got a fisherman's?
Yes, but...
Oh, I'll have a bit of fisherman's, please. I'll be all right.
Fisherman's Friend.
But they didn't get that right either, so they haven't caught up with me.
Oh, they got one of the two. They got the water as well.
All right.
So you both up your totals by one. It's
Okay.
4 points for the chatters and 5 points for you.
Okay,
8
that's
questions left.
this is a livable total.
Question number 8. Important for you gentlemen out there.
Oh,
Round the houses. Round the houses.
no, that's not even a rhyme. That's a half rhyme.
Well, it depends on what you're rhyming with it.
And also,
But I must admit I'm not English, and this one was a tough one for me.
yeah, that's not even a rhyme. First of all, it's not a rhyme, and also, gentlemen and ladies.
Oh, this is true. I'm getting their answers now. They're coming through. Oh,
If it was round,
okay, I have their answer.
if it was round the houses trousers, it's not houses and trousers, is it?
It is, yes.
That's ridiculous.
But it's this English habit of leaving the R's out of your words.
Houses, trousers, houses.
Like a misnomer. You know, I saw someone actually write it misnomah. Misnomer.
Misnomer.
No R on the end of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right, you know, misnomer. A misnomer.
Okay.
It's like a Manchester.
So you both got it correct. Yes, they got it correct as well. Someone did go more the actual rhyme spouses with houses.
Houses and spouses. That's nice. I like that.
But
There's
yeah,
rumbling outside. It's quite nerve-wracking.
rumbling outside. It's not here.
Yeah.
I hear
No,
that.
I think it's a plane going over the cross here. Oh god. Anyway, yes.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. No, we're okay.
Hey, you're still one ahead. This is
And
almost
this is the last question.
almost virgin territory. 2 more questions.
Two
So-
more.
They could actually go ahead and beat you.
The pressure is too high.
Here we go. Question number 9. What do you have if you hold the cat's face? Other than scratches probably all over you. What do you have if you hold the cat's face? Gee, I love it when you go quiet.
What do you have?
What do you have?
I think a lot of my viewers love it when I go quiet too. So
Hold the cat's face.
you have it. You have something if you hold the cat's face. Okay.
Yes, and I have their answer. An angry kitty. I like that. Yes.
This is really nerve-wracking because
Okay, what do you have if you
No.
hold the cat's face? I have theirs.
if you hold the cat's face,
Yeah.
hold the cat's face.
Yeah, there is a clue in that verb.
No. Ah! Place.
Place. How are you spelling that?
Place.
Funnily enough, that was one of their answers as well, and they're both incorrect.
Yes.
Well, it wasn't without the I either. If you hold the cat's face, you're holding it in a hand of cards. You're holding the ace.
Ah, wow, that's a good one. Holding the cat's face. What a load of utter nonsense.
Cockney nonsense. Yes. Okay.
That's what it should be called, not rhyming slang. Cockney nonsense slang. If you didn't know about Cockney rhyming slang before this, just Google it and YouTube, watch somebody do it, because it is ridiculous. It's like listening to a foreign language. All right. If
Okay.
you don't know how to speak it, of course. 'Cause a lot of you are impressive and know lots of different languages. So go on, sorry.
Yes, this is a good one. Yeah. You could probably do Cockney rhyming slang in almost any language if you were really desperate enough. Yes. Anyway, okay.
Don't bother.
The chat stream can catch up with you with this,
Oh,
or you can further increase your lead, or yes, well, or you can
well. So there's no way they can beat me in this.
There's
today.
no one can beat you. I do have a tiebreak question just in case.
And I bet they'll beat me on that one. Go on. Go on.
Okay, here we go. Final question. What do you do if you do the hokey cokey? Hokey cokey. What do you do if you do hokey cokey?
do if you do the hokey cokey?
About. Oh, yeah, no.
Turn around, right?
Answer. I do like that answer, but it doesn't rhyme. Yes, okay.
I'm just realizing, looking at the stream, I'm in a prime twizzling mustache situation going on here. I need to trim this. I can really feel it. I can.
Or grow it out and wax it and get in one of those
Ah.
competitions, you know, where you're.
Ah.
Yeah, it's getting there. It's very nice.
Wow, not sure.
It's good for hiding ice cream in for later.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess on something because I think it's.
Yes.
Say again. Do it one more time.
I'll do it one more time. What do you do if you do hokey cokey?
Hokey cokey.
Okey cokey.
Okey cokey.
Well,
So it's got to rhyme with cokey, right?
you want to, yeah. Okay.
Pardon?
It doesn't really matter. It's the ending sound.
It's the ending sound that's the important bit.
Well, okey cokey.
Do you go low key?
You don't care. Yes, and all those things.
Do you go low key?
Left leg in. You put your left leg out. They're describing the dance to me perfectly here. One of the first 3 guesses was absolutely correct.
No!
It was the second one, though. Mind you, the first one was, I think, touch flippant. Okay, what are you gonna go for?
And you go low key.
If you do hokey cokey, you or what?
Oh, I don't know. I don't have it. I thought you croaky and then you die. So you die. That was my thing.
You actually sing karaoke.
No.
Karaoke, you sing karaoke.
Is this real? Are you just making this up?
No, I actually took it out of a dictionary. I'm sad I collect dictionaries. And I have a dictionary of Cockney rhyming slang.
So did they get that right?
Well, one of 6 answers.
1 of 6. I mean, that's not enough, is it?
I think I'm going to give them a half point for that. A half a point.
I like telling a jokey.
The joke is good.
So nice, Baz Floyd, telling a jokey. Love it. Good to see Baz here as well. A huge, everybody, please, massive round of applause in the chat for, not before WNL here, but for Baz Floyd and Ali and the guys over at Special Effect for all the wonderful, wonderful work that they do. I think my dad knows, you know, a Special Effect, right? You've watched the 24-hour live stream that we've done. You've seen the work that they do. It's absolutely stunning stuff. Yeah. What a bizarre round that was. Baz, aren't you pretty much from Cockney? Why didn't you know all of them? Tell a jokey. Very good. Anyway, yes, the Baz from the streams. I'm assuming. But yeah, this is my little lunchtime stream that I do if you haven't seen it before, where I just play Elite and we do Biscuit reviews, and it's very silly. We do have a Biscuit review coming up in 10 minutes. But before we do that, can I then have another round of applause for WNL and his hard work putting together these quizzes for us. We really do appreciate it over here on the live stream. There's another thing that we need to do though as well, isn't there? And that is to
Pivot.
well, no, wait, hold on 1 second. This. We to play an advert by accident. That's not what we needed to do. You ready? Because of course, you may have noticed that I actually won.
By a half point, yes.
By a half point, I won, and therefore, it's time to celebrate good times. And talking of karaoke, let's do it together. This is your celebration. I really wish I was a radio DJ at times. Hey, come on, everyone. I'm probably breaking all sorts of copyright rules, but that's okay. Let's sing it together. Carafun. Let's celebrate. Only joking. That was probably a bit too much, wasn't it? So yeah, that can go. Let's pretend that never happened. But I did win. I did beat them. How about that? By half a point. Round of applause, everybody, again, for Ed's dad needs to be imported for trivia here in Australia. Fair enough. Oh boy, says Cole Cauldron. Beaumont's having a little dance. First time for everything, says Griefed. It's not every day that you get to see Ed and his dad on screen, just every Friday. So come back again next week. And with regards to that, what should next week's stream be all about? Now, are we just going to do the transport one again?
I have a suggestion. Transport would be nice, yes.
I think transport would be a really good quiz, wouldn't it? Transport. Maybe you've written half of one or something, or maybe you've still got half of it in your memory holes.
See if I can sort of bring it back out of the ether somehow. Yeah.
Yeah. Wonderful stuff. I know it's not the real place, but when are we getting Fedry and Corvette chip kits, please? I'm sure that they're coming eventually. I know that the dev team are hard at work on making lots of different ship kits and things for all the different types of ships, so it's going to happen. Spooky Lot says, you're a lucky bloke, Ed. What a great dad. Yes, that's very true. This won't happen again, Ed, we can assure you. Okay, all forms of transport. So transport, that's what next week's quiz is going to be all right. But before you go, before we say goodbye to you for today, and before we get on with the Bisquiz, there's one last thing that we always like you to do, and that is to play the feature, which I don't have a soundtrack for, but I'm going to get these whole things sorted out. What's on the shelf today? What's on the shelf today? What book recommendation do you have for us this week?
I have this big thick book. Big thick books are fun.
Oh, big thick books are fun. Okay.
Big thick, it's old, and if you go like that, you get dust everywhere. Clouds of it. It has a wonderful front that's sort of, you can read if you needed to blindly. And it's a great book. It was written in 1885. I picked it up at a book sale.
When you weren't around in 1885.
1885, sorry?
You weren't around in 1885.
No. It's got the human body all dissected in various different plates.
Wait.
J.H. Kellogg.
Can you show us a picture of the human dissected bodies? I've made you a big screen. It is a must.
It's not. No, it's not. When I say dissected, it's.
Don't worry.
Oh.
Oh, I like it. Pop out. It's like a
yes, we have.
For those who don't have enough imagination to imagine things in 3D, you can literally have a little.
Oh, and they're in there, yes. And
it's disgusting. Hold it up in front of your face.
From 1885, it's actually still there and nothing ripped yet.
Wow. What's that very book is from 1885?
Yes. Yeah.
Wow. How about that?
And it's beautiful. By Kellogg. Have you ever heard his name before?
I heard his name this morning when I was eating his crunchy nut cereal.
There he is. Is
that him? He's the guy who made the cereal for me.
Pedophile figure, yes. And he was a little bit of a strange guy because he was doing sort of like healthy cereals and things. He was trying to promote health. The book is called Man the Masterpiece, or Plain Truths Plainly Told About Boyhood, Youth, and Manhood.
I wonder what a strange book. I wonder what he would think of all the sugar that goes into his cereal these days.
Probably not a lot. We've got fantastic chapters. We've got common ailments, how to be well, boyhood up, diseases of the sexual organs.
Ooh, indeed. Let's not do a quiz on that.
But it's fascinating because, it's written in a wonderful sort of Victorian, register, and it's just good fun. So I'm not all the way through it yet.
How have I not seen this book? When did you pick it up? Recently?
I only picked it up about a year ago or so.
You should pay for a book from 1800s.
Not much. It was down at Hay-on-Wye at the big book festival place, and they have the world's largest secondhand bookshop. Bookshop. In fact, I think it's on Edward Street. Yeah, there's an Edward Street, and it's an old library. No, sorry, an old cinema that they've turned into a secondhand bookshop. And I got this for a couple of quid, just a couple.
Nice. Wow, that's pretty cool. I'm jealous of that. All right, everybody. We'll see you not next week because I'm away next week on holiday, and as are you. But I don't know if you're taking your laptop with you.
I don't know. Maybe.
Will you be back the next Friday anyway?
I'll be back the next Friday anyway.
We'll talk about it later because, of course, I'll give you a call later on after the stream.
Of course.
Of course. All right, everybody in the chat, please do a huge thank you to WNL for spending his hard-earned retirement time with us here on the stream to do these quizzes for us. We do really appreciate it. So yeah, so big thank you, and I will speak to you very soon. Promise.
Okay.
See you in a bit. Thank you. Bye. We'll see you in a couple of weeks' time. Bye. And that was the ever splendid. What is that? I thought I got rid of that. What's going on here? Wait, that's a window capture. That's bad. That's the one we want. There you go. See all my private Skype details. I'm starting to twizzle the mustache. It's very twizzly. Or I'll maybe, I don't know, get rid of it. I don't know. Thoughts on the mustache, guys? All right, so we've got a biscuit review in 3 minutes. We've got another thing that I would like to talk to you about that we can celebrate. And that is, see you, Baz Floyd. We're going to be sticking around here. Stick around for the biscuit review if you wish, Baz Floyd. It's going to be starting in 3 minutes' time, and it should be a good one. And I need as many people as we can get today because it's quiet, because it's beautiful outside, and people must be just actually going out and enjoying their physical lives. Who would do that? Another thing to celebrate is that I am now at 45% Pioneer rank. I went and I bought myself a lovely little dolphin here. As you can see, there I am inside. We've lost this. We've lost it. We've lost signal. We can't see the signal apparently. There you go. Oh, there you go. A lovely dolphin. And I've been doing some passenger missions. I've raised my balance after purchasing, so I've made about 5 mil back after buying the dolphin. I'm now at 45% Pioneer rank instead of 44, which is what I left yesterday the other day. My jump range is pretty small, I have to say. It's 27.9. So it's, you know, fairly reasonable, but I've been doing some good passenger missions. Can anybody explain to me in the chat, please? Gotta have to call. All right, Baz. Thanks, mate. See you soon. How much I'm getting for doing these passenger missions? As in, am I getting extra exploration credits and things like that for doing these passenger missions or not? It's a fine question. Good. Lots of requirements not met. That's excellent. Good stuff. But, I mean, look at that. 23 mil. That's the sort of thing I want to be doing, right? But obviously, I can't. What? Some requirements not met, but. Oh. Okay. Just interested to see what these are. Obviously, so I've been flying around, I've been doing some passenger missions and stuff like that. Depends on the passenger mission. If you're honking and scanning, yeah, that's what I've been doing, and I've been selling my data as I've been going along as well. But do you get exploration points on when you just do them as well on the, or is that just the added benefit of doing it? It's only if you do data collection missions and deep exploration. Okay, Jester D. So it's Explorer on Seeking Adventure, says FOD4U2. Thank you. And you get extra exploration rank for passenger missions. It used to be way too much, but I think it's been balanced, so it's not so bad now. Okay, Alexander Turner, thank you. You see, I should know these things, and I do. Learning through the community and you guys, and playing the game myself as well. Right, it is roughly 1:45 now. So that means it's time for today's biscuit review. I'm going to go and play this. Well, first of all, I'm going to close this down and drop us into the depths of absolute darkness and space, and I'm going to play this music. You may be familiar with it. And then I'm going to go to this screen, and then I'm going to say back in a second for today's biscuit review. But yeah, everyone gang up on Titus Balls and tell him how lovely he is. So don't gang up on him and whatever. Just be nice. Say hello to Titus Balls. Titus Balls, be nice. Be nice to Titus Balls. He didn't pass his driving test and he needs some help. Back in a second. Hey everybody, it is roughly 10 minutes to 2, and that means that it's time for today's Biscuit Review. Every time it shocks me and surprises me when I rhyme the word to with review. I don't know if you agree. I've got, yeah, look, I've got this. Commander Parajo, welcome back. I see you have my tea. And I've got the biscuits for today's review. Where oh where is the biscuit review spreadsheet? I've been clicking around on here all day. I've been searching around for it. I just can't see it anywhere. It's behind you. It's literally behind my head. It is today's biscuit review spreadsheet. All right. So again, my mugs have gone missing, but I'm still on brand. I'll never. Apparently I'm a bit quiet. Is that right? Let me just check I've got the right microphone on. Oh gosh, golly. What? Oh. There's lots of microphones everywhere, and I'm not. What's this one do? Let's test this out. Hello? Is that better? Am I louder now? So many microphones everywhere. So many microphones. No guest today. I do apologise. Are there McVitie's digestive biscuits on the list? Yes, they're on there somewhere. All right. So if you don't know what this is, please do press the follow button because you will miss out. If you don't, you'll miss out on quality content like this content, which is we have the name, we have the appearance, we have the taste, we have the texture, we have the durability, the dunkability, the post-on taste, the satisfaction, the Moorishness, and then we have a total at the end. Right at the top, we still have in the lead the Poppy Seed Marzipan Biscuits by Sarah. They're homemade, they're impressive. In second place, the White Chocolate Caramel Kirkia, all the way from Holland or the Netherlands. We have the Marabou Choco Moment, which was disqualified for being a chocolate bar. How dare you join us here on this live stream series when you are a chocolate bar. It's nice to see a stream at the top of his game. Well, you know it. You know it. That's what it is. Like, look, no one's ever said... Anyway. All right, anyway. Fortnum & Mason Chocolate Biscuits. We've got to look at Ed's choices there as well. Make sure you make a big note of these Ed's choices. Hopefully everyone can see nice and clearly all the stuff that's behind me. Let's pick one at random. Stop. We have Dean's All Butter Shortbread Fingers in 86th place. Another one. Stop. We have the Malted Milk Classic. Malted milk in 125th place. Not very well, not very good apparently, but I had 2 malted milks earlier today and I enjoyed them both times. So it's important to notice that to note that none of the biscuits on this list are bad. It's just that some are better than others. Now, let's move on to today's biscuit review because I've got things to get on it for 2 o'clock. I say that every single time. We have Gotteborgs Ballerina Mousse. Look at that. Have a good old look at that. So then we can see that's what I'm supposed to be eating. It says fluffig mousse. These are from Sweden. The Ballerina Mousse. Let's find out how good these things are. So Gotteborgs. If you don't move, the ice cream van can't see you. It's all right. We made it through the ice cream van. It's okay. The Gotteborgs. Gotteborgs Ballerina Mousse. What I wouldn't give for a soundproofed room and also a light-proof room where there are blackout blinds. What I wouldn't give for good quality microphones. What I wouldn't give for a producer to produce the live streams whilst I was doing them. All these things and more. I'd give a lot. Ice cream men are dinosaurs? I don't know. Ice cream. Let's all go for an ice cream. But these look cool, but there's no points for packaging as we know in this game. So let's move on straight away. Ballerina Mousse. I can't spell this, but I'm going to try anyway. Mjolkchokladsmak. I'm imagining that means milk chocolate and then heroin. I think that's what that means. Appearance. Let's find out. No points for packaging. Oh. Look at that bland packaging within the box. Pointless. Bad for the environment. Smack equals taste. Thank you, Titus Balls. Oh, these look weird. Oh, they smell very oh, they smell like Cocoa Pops. That's the immediate vibe I'm getting, is a Cocoa Pop vibe. Let's get the camera a little bit bigger. I really need to fish out the Biscam, don't I? There they are in appearance. Whoa! Squeezed one too hard on the edge there with my finger. We nearly had an accident straight away. Ballerina. They're actually very nice looking biscuits, I think. Very appealing looking cookie type things. They're called, well, we've seen the name, we can see the name already. Oh, I'm a little bit fuzzy in my head. And I mean that in a stream production way. Okay, using this room for a Planet Coaster Facebook stream later, Ed. Litterbug, yes I am Jester D, don't worry, I will clean it up. And yes, there will be, they look like Oreos, kind of in appearance. I think they're very nice looking biscuits. I think that the brown and the brown and the brown is a bit boring. It smells so much like Cocoa Pops. But the actual indentation of the pattern is done really nicely, and the name Ballerina on there is really nice. They're fairly appealing, if not a little bit sort of one note in their colour. But they're very appealing looking biscuits. I'm going to give them an 8. Here we go. First taste. Very good. No, here's the problem. It's basically, it tastes like eating, like the mousse is kind of very cocoa, like it tastes like the milk after you've had chocolate cereal. That's what the mousse tastes like. And it's quite nice, but it feels a little bit synthetic in taste. A little bit too sugary, a little bit too sweet. The biscuit's kind of bland, but overall it's good. 1 second, let me just... It's got a good crunch, it's got a great texture. It's definitely an 8 for texture. It's a bit bland, but it's still good. Like, I still like it a lot. I still want to eat more of it. It should be part of a citizenship test, yeah, it's ridiculous. Durability. Okay, the first one, when I bit into it, it didn't hold up together very well. I haven't got many crumbs. It's not a crummy biscuit, but it kind of broke apart. I felt like I was getting it all over my face and in my moustache. Sounds more like a 6. No, I think the 7's good because I do like it. I just couldn't tell you exactly why I liked it. Durability, it was good, but I didn't like the way that it sort of fell apart around my mouth a little bit. I felt like I was worried about how I looked afterwards. You know, I was checking in the edge of the moustache there. Dunkability, everyone's favourite part. Let's see how this holds up in the dunk test. And nearly burning my hand off. 1, 2, 3, first dunk. Survivor. 1, 2, 3, second dunk. Give it a tap. Oh, it's very soft. Oh, I don't believe it would go in for third. In fact, we're about to lose a little section of it. Oh dear. Peeling right off there. Well, that's made me feel very uncomfortable. Oh dear. Oh no. Okay. That's quite nice. Oh. Oh, with a weird... Oh, crumbs indeed, Revian. Oh, crumbs indeed. Dunkabilities, 6.7. Personal taste was good. It was actually, I think, kind of made it a bit worse. 6.9. $7.9. More richness. It's quite sweet, but I do want another one. I'm going for an 8. It's not like... That was a weird one. That was a weird biscuit, I have to say. I liked it quite a lot, actually. even though I kind of maybe scored it slightly unfairly. 59.5 feels about right. Let's find out. Remember, this is biscuit number 148. So in 2 weeks' time when I'm back, 59.5, we'll have biscuit 150, which is a big moment. 59.5, Gotteborgs, Ballerina, Mousse, Mjolkchokladsmak, right in there with Anissa's Dahlia biscuits. Above the Tim Tam dark chocolate, very reasonable well, actually, top third of the table. So nearing the top third of the table. Fantastic stuff. Loved it. Is the walk the plank also Cockney rhyming? Maybe. Too high on dunkability, perhaps. It did do a double dunk. How's being the quest for 150? 150 biscuits on the week and a special guest. Does tie sports. Don't you worry, I'll bring one. I'll bring somebody in. All right, that's it for this week. You've all been absolutely splendid. If you do want to check out a Planet Coaster live stream, facebook.com/Planet Coaster, head over to there and you'll see Bo and I rounding up some Planet Coaster news. I'm going to save this doc. I'm going to close this. And then I'm going to say goodbye to everybody. You can do it here. I did close it, it's just for some reason it stays there. Cool. So everybody, thank you so much for joining us this week. I do want to say a huge thank you to everyone for being here. Because there's only 46 of you, what I'm going to do, because usually we have a few more for the Biscuits, but I know it's because you all enjoyed this lovely British summer weather, and that I'm hugely appreciative of that. What I'm going to do is, based on your name alone, I'm going to pick an animal that I would associate with your username. So thank you so much everyone for coming along. As per usual, you're always welcome here, and I can't wait to see you again when I'm back from my holiday. It's a week off, so 5 days I'll be away, but I'll be back after that with Elite live streams, Planet Coaster live streams, Frontier live streams, my daily Twitch streams, all sorts of stuff. But thank you so much to 3P Music, who is a cheater. Adamantium 13, you are an aardvark. I know it begins with A, but it's a simple one. Alec John Turner, I can only imagine that you are an ostrich. Ali Hilborn, well, a jaguar or jaguar if you're American. I don't mean anything by that. Archimedes, Sparrow. This is going to take ages. Atafax, a Boston crab. Is that a thing? Beaumont, a elephant. Blind Speed, Blind Speed. Cheetah, clearly again. Captain Duckman, a duck. Chobber, a big slobbery British bulldog. Commander Benkai. A very lean snake. Apparently you're a snake, it's just come from the top of my head. Commander Moonprayer, you are some sort of alien moon creature. Pyro Joe, a fiery dragon. Commander Miggles, you're a little kitten. Coal Cauldron, Coal Cauldron, a black cat with piercing green eyes. Cabrian, you are basically Kurt Cobain. Duconbop, that's not an animal. This is going to take a long time. God, I've got loads. I've got loads. Duconbop, a rat. I'm sorry, rat. Dillman 1411. German Shepherd. Efreetium, E3. A talking clock. Elan 07, you are of course a majestic owl. Freckly Femme, a little chihuahua. Grazer, a springbok deer. Gandalf Lundgren, which is a great name. You are of course an old cow. I'm just naming people. I'm giving people animals based on their names because we usually have like 70 people on these last days, but we only had 40, so I thought I'd spend more time with each person individually, and it was a terrible idea, and I wish I'd never done it. Gazer, we've run in that. You're a springbok deer. Grafkede, you are a grouse. An old cow. Sorry. Holy Cats. it's clear what you are. You are actually 3 cats. Jester D, polar bear. JSB3213, you are a JCB crane. King Buzzo 15, you're like a Cheshire cat. Magel. You got another Cheshire cat. Marquis 1973, a parakeet. Mikus 009, you are a meerkat. Open Twitch bot, you're a robot. Orange Spark, Pikachu. Peiko the Sage, you're like you're actually weirdly you're a collection of herbs and spices. Pillhead, you are a dolphin of all things. Psycho Cow, you are a human. You're a human. Revian. Revian. A Sith Lord. Skodach. A Skoda car. Spooky a lot. You're a ghost. Stephen Carey. You're a carrying case. Which is some of these aren't animals. Tigerius, what now? You're a tiger. Titus Balls, you are a sloth. Tricky Twitcher, you sir or madame are a antelope. Twitch Lightbot, you're a robot. S02E37, you're a frog. That's it. Oh, kind of slipped at the JCB. Yeah, got there. All right. Anyway, weirdly enough, Gusty to say sloth. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you so much for joining me. You've been a lot of fun. I miss you all. I'll have a lovely week away. I'm going to put some pictures up on Twitter of my travels. I'm heading to Vienna, then I'm going to Bratislava, and then I'm going to Krakow, and I'm spending 2 days in each of those places. So do head over to my twitter.com/Edward C. Lewis to see pictures from my travels. And I will see you all very, very soon. Thanks again. Bye!